Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. And I'm finally doing, if you know Rochelle from Amethyst Ascension, she's doing a past life book club, past life club, past life thing for the month of September. I've already done, she's already done week one. There's been a whole bunch of posts on that specific group on Facebook, and I've been meaning to do it all week. It is Sunday, September 8th. I'm pretty sure it's the 8th today. Yeah, 2024. And I just haven't done it. I've been busy all week. My back kind of went out on Tuesday, so I've kind of been just hobbling around, and it's the kind of pain like you have a really bad toothache that doesn't go away. It's just throbbing. That's been my lower back for the past 4 days, 5 days. So I haven't really done a whole lot. So I didn't want to do this video when I was in severe pain. I'm still in pain, but not as bad as I was. Had to go to a chiropractor, get some stuff done. I still have to go back tomorrow morning at the chiropractor. But anyway, I pulled a bunch of cards from the Past Life, Recover Your Past Life Oracle, the Carolyn Miss Archetypes, and the Citadel Oracle for the archetype of the past life. And I'll link her video below. I have limited time on my videos, so I do what I can beforehand. So and then I pulled from my past life oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and Brian L. West. This is an out of print deck. I just pulled an extra card for the archetype. So these three are the archetype for this life. And I haven't actually looked at this one yet. So I pulled it over, and it's a maritimer on here. Explorer. This one says teacher. Light attribute, ability to communicate, knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. Shadow attribute, manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. And it's funny because I'm actually in the midst of training somebody for my job to help me with my job right now. So that's interesting. And then this one is the masquerade, hiding your true self, projection. Interesting. So these are all contributed to the archetype, and I haven't written them down or anything, but I'm going to write all these down. So I find it interesting, the maritimer, and then I was a teacher too, so I could have been teaching people on the boat, and then authority figure just came up for that. So interesting. So those are the archetype cards that I pulled. Now, I liked the way Amethyst Ascension did her other, I got a book here looking at it. I like the way she did her other cards. So there's a whole slew of questions from your Uncover Your Past Life Oracle, or traits, whatever, traits, death, time frame, stuff like that. So I just went in and did like she did. I always pull, if I can find it where it's at. Yeah, it's here. If I can, I always pull a card for these. But then she took it a step further and pulled like any other information I need to know on this time frame or this lesson or this death. And she would pull a card and read the back of it. Okay, so these cards have like this side where it shows like let me show you through this one, the one I had through the archetype. So the archetypes are always like, there's the maritimer, and then you could have been an explorer, a fisherman, a pirate, an ocean traveler. And then on this side you got faith, love, identity, all of these here, and then each one of them have a specific how you died or your faith or whatever beyond that. So we're going to utilize both of those sides with the next few questions. So for the identity, and I already looked at it because I was curious, I pulled, where did it go? It's a guru or idol. And I'm like, what? That's crazy. And then pair that with Maritimer, that doesn't make sense to me. But then I pulled, I said, hey, is there anything else I need to know about this lie or about this identity? And I got obsessive love, which I was like, what? Interesting. So there was that one. And then for time frame, I haven't looked at the rest of them. I just threw them down. Time frame, I got Middle Bronze Age. And I got Blizzard, which I found fascinating because I hate the cold. Hate the cold. Okay. I'm trying not to, I have them all stacked up. So then for location, I got, should I even pull a location? Northern Europe, which makes sense for, I don't think I did pull that. What did I pull here? Faith. No. So this is Northern Europe for the location. And then I pulled teacher for the additional information on the Northern Europe location, which is interesting because we just got teacher in the other one. And he almost looks like he could be a Maritimer or whatever location. So the next one was faith. No, hold on. I'm messing them up. Come on. I got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this one was the faith. Okay, it was right. Faith is Gnostic or dualistic, which I found interesting. And then the one below that was religious. I got religious on there. I'm like, what? Interesting. And then I got love. I don't know why they're turned around from where I had them. Promiscuous. And then I got fasting or deprivation for the love. An extra for the love. I'm like, that's odd too. And then I got trauma. Yeah, they're turned around. Witness or bystander. Interesting. And I got dualist. No, I had gladiator for that, which is interesting. Death was, which I didn't see. I don't know why they're turning around. War. And it was ritual priest. The extra, and that is ritual sacrifice. That gave me full body chills. I'm like, wait, what? And then the last one we got is lesson. What was the lesson? Truth and discernment. And then for that is scientist. And I'm like, what? None of these make sense to me. None of them. But that's what I got on, that's what I drew on all the cards. Like I said, I've looked at some of them. I haven't looked at all of them. So we're going to just write down obsessive love. Cannot write. Love. For identity. Time frame, middle Bronze Age. blizzard. Location was Northern Europe. Makes sense with the blizzard, right? Teacher. Faith was Gnostic or dualistic, and I'm going to have to look this one up. Gnostic or dualistic. Because I've heard Gnostic before, but I've never heard dualistic. That makes no sense to me. But I know what religious means. And in this life, I'm very, I've had my moments with the word religion or religious, and I find it interesting that came up specifically for this. So we're going to look at faith real quick. Where's faith? Location. Faith. And it's Gnostic or dualistic. Okay, it's Gnostic or dualistic here. In a past life, you may have been Gnostic, Cather, Luciferian. That just gave me full body chills right there. Manichaean or Zoroastrianism. Okay, I'm going to show you all these words. Manichaean or Zoroastrianism or dualistic in your spiritual beliefs. You may have believed there were two opposing powers or gods ruling the earth, one good and one evil. Interesting. And remember over here, the first card I pulled for the archetype was what did I pull out? No. Where is it? Was Guru? Oh no, this one for identity was. It's over here. Was Guru or idol? Interesting. So there is ties to each other on the cards. And then let's look at religious for the these are the archetype sides. So religious is what we're looking at here. They got one for the devil. Every time I pull from this deck, it's just it's all new stuff. Interesting. I'm sorry, I'm doing a lot of back and forth here. Religion. Oh my gosh, I can't find religious. Past it. Religious devotion. I don't see that word. Wait, is that what it's called down here? No, I'm looking for the wrong thing. So I'm looking for brainwashing. What? Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Okay, so we're looking for brainwashing. Hold on. Okay, that's crazy. Brainwashing. And then religious is right here. It says in a past life, you may have succumbed to some form of religious or religious-like brainwashing or propaganda. Perhaps a spiritual leader, cult leader, and it says guru or idol, or a group sought to condition the public to accept or normalize a religious ideology, course of action such as book burning or censorship, or agenda such as the persecution or discrimination against heretics or religious minorities. During certain points in history, propaganda or written material effectively induced witch phobia or fanaticism. Wait, hold on. And included phobia or fanaticism, really. It says the archetype, the above applied to your current life and time frame. This can include being swept up by a charismatic spiritual leader or spiritual ideology. That's crazy. Crazy. Okay, so next we're going to go to, I'm going to write this down. That's crazy. And I had a lot of, so the next one was love, and I got truth. Wait. What was the next one? Did I write it down wrong? No, it was faith. How is that showing the lesson? Love is next. No, I did it. I did them backwards. So where's my lesson? Oh my gosh. I don't know where lesson went. I wrote it down. Okay, I'm confused. Love was promiscuous. Up here. Promiscuous. And fasting or deprivation. I feel like I could have done a lot of, I followed, maybe I was the wife or the lover of this guru, idol, whatever. Which I find fascinating because anytime there's a cult or a cult leader, the leader's wife or lover of that person is usually so brainwashed, and we hear brainwashed here earlier, that they do bad things, immoral bad things in the name of the religion, right? So I feel that is what's happening here, which I find it very interesting that this is all tied around religion when I've had my go rounds with religion in this life because it's very fascinating to me that this is the life that is coming up because I was raised Pentecostal. I was raised, this is the only religion. You're going to hell if you don't follow this religion. Blah 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 blah. And I just find it interesting that in these cards, it's very centered around. Like this one here, ritual priest, ritual sacrifice, about specific type of religious beliefs, which I find fascinating. Anyway, so love and promiscuous, fasting and deprivation. I'm going to look that up because crazy. So what was that? Diet. Interesting. Like I can totally see somebody like... Oh, I'm not looking at the right thing. Somebody starving themselves because they want to look pretty enough or special enough for their master, you know what I mean, their love. Fasting and deprivation. In a previous life, you may have gone without food or for a period. You likely did this for voluntary reasons, such as to engage in religious fasting or to honor a strict diet. That is crazy. It literally just keeps coming up with the word religious. Interesting. So archetype says you may be very self-disciplined at strict with yourself. Alternatively, you may feel the need to withdraw from socializing with others now and then, which I do in this life. Perhaps you feel drained rather than nourished by your relationships. I do. If so, isolating yourself from time to time might be a very way for you to recharge your energy, or it can help free yourself from any drama or negativity you've taken on. And I do that quite often. As a medium, I do feel like I take on other people's pain, depression, and things like that. So I have to really be careful with myself. And I never really thought of it as maybe being tied to food also, because I do have food issues in this life, but it's more on the other end of the spectrum where I will eat and eat and eat past the point of eating, just because I was raised, you eat everything on your plate. Even if you're full, you eat everything on your plate. So in that way, that's another, to me, form of abuse, but it's also a form of gluttony, and which is also, if you go back to religious beliefs, that's not a good thing. So, wow. And we ain't even got into the meat of stuff. This is just the beginning. This is week 1. Crazy. So now we've moved on to, oh my God, I can't. Oh my God. Trauma was, I don't know what I did. I don't think I wrote this down, but I'll write it. I'll make it right. Trauma was witness or bystander. And then gladiator, which, interesting. I don't know how that ties into witness and I'm just going to look up gladiator right now. If I hear the word religious one more time, A, B, D, C, F, J, H, I, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I'm past it. And I'm almost out of time, so this is crazy, though. This is the big part, and yeah, I'm going to do the other. Oh my God, I can't find gladiator. Oh, I need to look up athlete. That's what it is. Athlete. There it is, right there. Athlete, gladiator. In a past life, you may have been a gladiator. If so, you were trained to fight, use weapons, and provide public entertainment. While some gladiators chose the profession voluntarily, most were conscribed, such as slaves, condemned criminals, or prisoners of war. And we got the word war over here somewhere earlier. Oh, it's next. That's how I died, was in war. Interesting. Female gladiators were known as Amazons. Archetype, was I an Amazon lady? And over here it's got middle bronze age. That might be, we're going to have to look that up now. Oh my God, I'm going down a rabbit hole. Archetype, you excel at getting your point of view across in any debate or argument. No, that was duelist. You love to play a role of the hero, whether in relationships or through proving your athletic skill. Alternatively, you may be an excellent debater, able to capture a crowd with rhetoric. You can verbally defeat anyone who has an opposing viewpoint. It's getting interesting. So I'm going to look up Middle Bronze Age for the time frame real quick, because that, and then I'm going to have to go. Oh, and I want to go to the priest one too. Dang it. So many. Time frame. I think that was the first one. Oh my God, I'm running out of time. Okay, time frame. Middle Bronze Age. Middle Bronze Age occurred approximately between 2000 and 1600 BC. During this time, alphabetic writing emerged. Holy crap! And the horse was domesticated. This age witnessed the rise of Babylonian and Assyrian civilizations and the fall of Sumner as a great power. And Assyrian and Babylonian, those were very religious sects. So that's very interesting. It just keeps coming back to this, some sort of religious thing here. That's crazy. That is crazy. It's crazy. Okay, Rochelle, I don't know what's going on, but this was amazing so far. So far, it's amazing. Let's really quick look at ritual sacrifice. And that was for the death, right? I'm pretty sure that was the death. Or the lesson. That was the lesson. No, lesson was over here. I don't know why. I did put lesson over there. So this was death. Okay. So, ritual sacrifice. And then I'm really going to have to let you go, because this is going to probably hang up on me. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, religious. Oh my God. Ritual sacrifice. That's crazy. Rise of a civilization. I'm getting close. Ritual sacrifice. Ritual priest. In a past life, you may have been participated in ceremonies in which adults or children were sacrificed to appease a god. And again, we talk about over there, religion. We talked about guru and idol. We talked about that I was somebody that was basically a follower of whatever religion this was. You may have even performed the sacrifice yourself. Wow. If it wasn't humans you sacrificed, it might have been animals. Archetype, where are you expecting others to make sacrifices that are for your benefit? Holy crap. It is possible that you are expecting something from someone else or close to you that might be metaphorically killing them, or is too much of a drain on their time and energy. And I used to blame this on being a Virgo, but my expectations of certain people, or the exact way I treat you, is exactly how I expect you to treat me, and that's not always the case. It's rarely the case. And I find it interesting because I get upset when you don't act a certain way toward me. And I find that very interesting that it could be leading from this past life because of this religious viewpoint I had. Wow. Anyway, that's what I got for now. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, you see things I don't see and want to put them together, let me know in the comments because this is nuts. And we're just, like I said, we're only at week 1. Thanks, Rochelle, for inviting me to do this. It has been amazing so far. My mind is already melting right now. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos which are coming. We're starting week 2 now. It'll post it anytime this week. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.